Smokies are still in the lead. They're not Smokies, the Biscuits.
Stars of tomorrow get. Number 23 will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work here today.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
I got it.
Short. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Peralta, a runner at second with 1 away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And another foul ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk,
nice.
Hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Stepping in, Angel Aguilar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Right down the middle for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Oh, nice.
To first, and there's 1 away. So striding forward now, Camden Duzenak. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Stepping in, Ryan Grotjohn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Wagner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Striding in, number 23. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
One time. Here we go. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, drive your teeth, Big Doc. Here we go.
He has a damn change out.
Come on, let it fly right here.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
Boy, good lead.
1-0.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go.
Hit in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Exactly what I wanted to do.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Leading off the inning, Carlos Barrios. And they'll need him to get something going here. In there, and it's
You're a ball,
0-1.
1 strike.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
1-2.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. The second for one.
Hey.
And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Digging in to try it again.
Now batting.
Peralta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Lifted down the line in left.
Get there.
Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. Now the 2-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Stepping in now, L.T. Tolbert.
Ball, that's
As the
outside.
first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Back.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fastball
That's the
runs
ball.
in
That's
tight here, and
inside.
it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Softly on a line.
Wow, you gotta be kidding me.
Through a base hit.
That is the softest single I've ever seen.
He'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, John Hicks.
Ball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A bullet to
Oh!
first base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dom Marolio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. He's set. The 0-1 fouled away.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam
That's a
by
foul ball.
only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Smokies are on top, 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Angel Aguilar. As we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place at the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Need to get it.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful.
There we go.
Because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 now. Now the pitch.
That's pulled.
2-2 the count.
Whoa.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, he went for the punch-out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
At the plate now, Camden Duzenak. 1 ball, no strikes to count. From the stretch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Duzenak, just 24 years of age, is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's
Nice play.
at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Now to the plate, Ryan Grotjohn. Now popped out in his first trip. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runner at second here with one man out. Strike two.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Barrios. He reached on a single in his first try.
0-1.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe
Oh, wow.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Long throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. Two outs, two strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby nod.
Hero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Smokies lead it 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready once again, Junior Peralta. He singled his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Here we go, boys.
Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more. LT Tolbert. A fly out and a single for him so far.
That's inside.
A ball and no strikes.
I don't know how that's inside, but all right.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, John Hicks is grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1-1.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. No offer
that missed.
on
That's
that
a ball.
one. 2 balls and a strike.
I wasn't even close.
2-1.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
Be down now.
Fastball just inside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So
It's a
they're
good one.
in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Smokies are on top, 2-1. Now at the plate, number 23. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt. Hicks is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Tommy Nance.
Worst bunt ever.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy
for the
with this win.
victorious
3-2.
We're 3 games behind the Smokies. This one? All-Star voting, here we go. We aren't even close. Down here. 9-7. Okay.
A pitcher is issued a challenge by his coach.
Jesus, losing streak much? Four and a half back.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Trey Riley is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
2-0 now. The pitch. 3.
What?
Now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the
Gotta be
count right here.
fucking
And he
kidding me.
takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
The second baseman.
2 of those were strikes.
Strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alejandro Salazar retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The count now at 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right.
Should catch that.
Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. In now, Drew Lugbauer trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. High and deep down the left field line, but this will land untouched. Comes set, the 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Chases out of the
Got
zone
him.
for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Last half of the second set to go. Digging in, William Contreras. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Tyler Neslony stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cuevas will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, C.J. Alexander. He's hit
All
in
right.
the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Ooh, that's a nice slider.
Slider for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Off the plate, one ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself.
Swing and a
Nice.
miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, number 23. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I just want to be a good batter as a pitcher. Oh, that's a slider.
Strike.
1-1. Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
A 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Diego Perez.
Leading off
He'll get
for
to
the
take
Braves.
his first cuts here.
The shortstop.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now his splitter's in there and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Trey Riley.
Need to settle in.
First opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery.
Ball. 1 ball. 2
Both
strikes.
teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Skied into straightaway right.
I got it. I got it.
Young back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Sean Michelle batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he lays off for
Oops.
ball 1.
2 down.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So they breeze through this half.
Finally settling in.
Coming to the plate now, Alejandro Salazar was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So coming to the plate, Everson Pereira. He flew out in his last at-bat. That hits the outside corner, strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Pereira brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. On the year, Pereira slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's a ball. And we got 1 out here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are
Got
2
him.
away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Drew Lugbauer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1, and it's fouled away. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. And he struck him out. So they go quietly.
That was dirty.
On to the top of inning number 5.
That was dirty.
Digging in, number 23 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
I got under it.
Up. Salazar has got it, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, nobody.
Oh,
That's a base hit, their first of the game.
just missed it.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So now to the plate, Tyler Neslony, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
Let's go.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Here's another 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. To second for 1. On to
Nice.
first, and they get them both. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Alexander looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The 0-2 once more. Bouncer to the left side. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Stepping into the box, Diego Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, got no outs.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
And
Oh.
it goes wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Sean Michel. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
Put him away. Give me best stuff right here. Here we go.
That misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Alejandro Salazar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Boy, a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
There's one.
Don't put that in the dugout.
They get the double play to get him out of the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. At the plate, number 23, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Here's Here's a high pop-up. Salazar calls for
I thought I actually got that.
the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Into the box, Everson Pereira, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Drew Ludbauer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. At the plate, William Contreras. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this.
Let's go.
Been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. Craig Brooks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.
I pitched 8 scoreless innings, and you guys couldn't keep it. We got a DH here. Oh, and Davis. Okay. Smokey's already clinched. Or the biscuits.
It's time for base. Number 23, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch, he knows how to control the running game, and most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Oh.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he fouls this one off. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches
Nice.
early on in the game, but that's a quality
Good
advantage
work.
to make you do as a pitcher. You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Settling in now, Xavier Fernandez. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner
That
for
is
route
third.
number 2.
The designated hitter, Bobby.
High strike there, 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Young is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top. Standing in, Yerman Mercedes. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Oh, come on.
Inside.
Yeah.
Hey, no one down here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Bounce to first. He's right there. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second. Into the box now, Cody Thomas.
Okay.
Hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Cody.
And he popped him up. Nay in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of the glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Still 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
On.
Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. So striding in, Zach Remillard comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. No score here as we play inning number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Young will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now in the box, Booker, Freeman. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled away. So 1-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's 1 and 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
On. Oh.
I got to count 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Grounded to short. Reined in.
Easy play.
First in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in the switch hitter, Leonardo Amaya, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball.
Nice.
Boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Leonardo Amaya goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Camilo Quintero.
Oh, good snag.
A good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Now at the plate, Laz Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit hard on the ground is short.
Oh.
Diving effort as it's off his glove.
Nice try.
And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's a field single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Count even now at 1-1. Oh, a double play ball to second. 4. 1 there.
He's out.
Relay throw,
Damn.
but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Striding forward now is the DH, Bobby Iden. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 the count. Fernandez, base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball
Off
1.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Got him.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Yerman Mercedes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there.
It's like he lost in the sun.
The throw back in is a wild one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. New inning set to get underway. Riding in once again, Zach Remillard. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Skoll has a play. Makes the play.
Only thrown 54 pitches for 5 innings. Well, 4 1/3.
Ready for another chance. Booker Fryman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Leonardo Amaya. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Fryman rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball.
Hey, we got one
ball, 1
runner
strike.
on second base. Ground ball foul down the left side. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Laz Rivera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Come on.
2-0 now.
2-0.
In there, 2-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the Riding into the box, Xavier Fernandez. And Dan Heen, his fellow top-of-the-order hitters, haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby Iden. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yerman Mercedes.
We're working pretty well.
Through was a base hit.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Hit hard on the ground at first.
Ground balls.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Smokies lead it 9-1. Tyson Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that. It's safer.
We'll give up 1 run. That's not too bad. No shutouts. I don't think we're even close. We're not even displaying the list here. Yeah. That's the majors. We're at 65 right now. Wow, we're already at 65?
A double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good.
Yes!
Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city, putting on a new...
AAA. How good is a AAA affiliate?
A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from AA. This prospect showed promise at the AA level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here. Manager checks in with his ball club.
Okay, let's see how good they are. We're only 3 games back from the sound. Okay. We gotta win the division now. We're starting. Okay. Oh, Davis was called up. Nice. 3.38. All right. Our first AAA game, baby.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor. Kevin Herget will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
I'm just not fast enough for that.
Recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. The second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play. Now the pitch.
The third baseman.
Whoa.
Counts 1-0. Or don't yet.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Looked at and the count moves full.
Wow.
You gotta throw a competitive pitch.
On 2-2, that one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The next 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The I-Cubs are out in front, 2-0.
Batting 9.
Stepping up now, number 23. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Ball 1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Let's go, kid. Come on.
Amaya, the runner at third with no outs.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Behind it. That was a good one. Should have been the one I had.
Grounded to first.
Ah.
Scooped up. And he'll take it
Got
to
it.
the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Brian O'Keefe. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate
1-1.
there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first.
Ooh, it hit the base.
Ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Hit hard toward the right
Oh,
side.
wow.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Batting fifth.
In now, Lars
The left
Nootbaar.
fielder.
The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Ball.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the...
Nice.
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lars
The right
Nootbaar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. On a line to shortstop.
Batting eighth.
First
The center
offering on
fielder.
its way.
Jim. Oh, that's Smith.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
Outside.
Hey, we got 2.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make your pitch.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2-2. Swing, high
Fuck.
drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone.
It hit the yellow.
Strike count with 2
Damn.
away in the inning.
Oh, and that was really close to
Batting
a long out. The
No
left
pitcher.
fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort.
0-1
But
the
he
count.
couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And on
The
0-2
count
he
is
misses
1
with a
and 2.
fastball. He strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So stepping in, number
Now back.
23. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, let it fly.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ah.
Second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. And the big...
That was a changeup.
as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Max
for the
Schrock.
Redbirds.
He'll get us going
The
in the
second
home
baseman.
half of inning number 3. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game
Outside,
today
that's a
for
ball.
me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll swing it from
shortstop.
the left side right here. Line drive to left.
Ah.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Oh, wow, really?
Gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Ooh, close.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Oh, Jesus. That was a perfectly thrown pitch.
It's a base hit. And the tying run is into
Come on.
third.
That's some bullshit there.
So now to the plate, John Nagowski. First pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A ball and two strikes.
1 and 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball.
Thank you.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number two.
Now batting.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
The set and the 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So digging in now, Zach Kirtley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down.
Damn it!
Here, this ball's
I hung that.
right out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's
plate,
out.
1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now batting, Kevin Herget. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. Throw on to first, won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Max Schrock. A hit in 2 tries so far. He couldn't get his hands through there. It's 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Abreu is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another shot now, Jose Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, now we got 2.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Reined in.
He's out.
Go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 23. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Oh, wow.
Explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Standing in, George Ordonez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
George Ordonez.
Fouled off.
No outs. No outs now.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
That's
Played it
inside.
in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Digging in once again, Lars Nootbaar has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied 5-5. Jeremy Jeffress enters to do the pitching in the bottom.
It wasn't a loss, at least.
That's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to
And we won it because we took the lead in the 6th. Nice.
To a close today at an 8-6 final. The Cubs wrote an important.
We got a win, giving up 5 runs.